Kala, what's happening?
Bee! Bee!
Where?
Over there!
Over where?
Over there! So
Where?
big! Take her away or she will bite us!
Kala, please don't bite. They don't have teeth.
Bite! Don't bite! It can sting us!
They really don't want to.
But I'm a little scared. Just little, because I'm not usually scared of anything, but... Take her away!
Come to me, little one. Are you lost? I'm going to let you out. Go to the hive. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Not you, silly. Kala, I know fear has big eyes. But when you were running away, have you noticed how tiny she was?
Not so tiny. Oh, well, maybe a little. Okay, she's small.
And did you know that she's more afraid of you than you are of her?
What do you mean? It can bite me.
Bees don't bite because they don't have teeth. But they have a tongue, so they can only lick you.
But they can sting.
Do you really think such a busy bee has nothing better to do than sting everyone around? Please sit down and listen carefully.
But I'm listening carefully.
A dog has teeth, a cat has claws, and a bee has a stinger. And each of these tools is used mostly for protection. Bees defend themselves and their family from intruders.
But I didn't do anything to her.
Yes, I know. Believe me, you have to make her really angry to use it. The bee knows very well that the sting is a one-time use weapon, and it can cost her her life.
You mean after a bee stings, dies?
The bee's stinger is made up of tiny hooks. Once it's stuck into the thick animal or human skin, it's not so easy to pull out. To free itself from the aggressor and to fly away, the bee must tear off its stinger. Unfortunately, it's connected to her other organs. That's why this operation is very unpleasant, and after several hours, the bee dies.
This is very sad. Now I understand that a bee doesn't like to sting at all. And if it does, it's last resort. So, please tell me, what should I do not to bother any bee? Maybe there is something they especially don't like?
Bees especially don't like black color.
Color black? Why?
You've probably heard of bears eating honey from bees. These are not fairy tales. Bears really can be quite a danger to a bee colony.
But he just wants to taste the honey.
Not only that, bears also eat the larvae and the bees. And when it breaks into a hive, a bare big paw can do great damage. Also, the bear has such a thick fur that the stinging of the frightened bees doesn't make any impact on him.
Then how can the bees protect themselves from a hungry bear?
They can't. That's why we don't wear black or dark colors when we go to the apiary, not to be associated with bears and not to provoke them.
I'll try to remember. Anything else?
Oh, there's a lot. You always have to stand behind the hive and not in front of it.
But why? And how do I know where is the front and where a back of a hive?
At the front of the hive is so-called landing board to the bee house. The hive doesn't have windows, so this is the only entrance or exit for the bees. If we stand in front of the hive and block the access to the entrance, the bees may start to get nervous.
I wrote it down. Anything else?
Also, you should avoid strong perfumes when going to the apiary because intense scent might irritate the bees.
What if my perfume smells like flower?
No way! You can't fool a bee's nose.
And is there any ideal time of day to visit an apiary?
Beekeepers visit the hives in the morning and evening. In the middle of the day, the bees are very busy. They have a lot of work to do and they don't like to be disturbed.
Gee, I guess I'll have to get up early in the morning after all.
Also, it's important not to hang around the hive before the thunderstorm.
Why?
Bees are usually agitated at this time. They sense that the weather will change. Some beekeepers don't watch the weather forecast on TV. They say that the best forecasters are the bees. And they are never wrong.
Thunderstorm. I'm not really going anywhere before a thunderstorm.
Beekeepers follow all these rules and live in harmony with their bees. And you will learn it one day. Finally, rule number 1, and the most important one. In the apiary, peace and quiet is required.
That's something for me. Peace and quiet. What? You don't believe me?
Of course, I believe you. Is that why you were yelling and waving your arms around like you were getting ready to fly today?
Oh, well, maybe I overacted a little bit. I was kind of surprised by the situation.
Kala, slowly turn around. Look, we've got a little visitor. Kala, you are not supposed to panic anymore.
Okay. Yes. Good morning, my darling. I'm sorry earlier I caused so much fuss and noise.
Mostly noise.
Gee, Basia, I'm having a conversation. Please don't interrupt. Dear bee, have you ever been to Apilandia? I'll show you everything. What kind of honey do you like best? Rapeseed? No linden? Would you like some toast with honey?